Hey, Pastor Steve Waldron here. The Complete Biblical Library. I just pulled out the book of Revelation so you could kind of see what it's like. I think it's gotten gradually disengaged from the rest of the Bible. Like this is multi-volume. But this is a neat deal. You know, this came out in 1990 before there was a lot in the way of computer programs. You know, you might have had Sword Searcher or something, Bible something. I forget what they were called. The internet was not yet really invented. So people used to have to just get everything in one deal. And so this is a multi-volume set. You can still pick these up. Now, I haven't looked in the last, maybe in a few months even, on eBay, but at least you used to could pick these up on eBay and for not a lot of money, especially for the amount of information. Now, it comes from Springfield, Missouri, published by R. Donnelly, great Bible publishers. So I'm thinking that it probably has some sort of Church of God influence, just based on Horton and based on Springfield, Missouri. So let's just take a look of what is in here. I mean, it's just one of the neatest setups because it's going to have like a literal Greek. Now, I'm not sure if it's using the Textus Receptus, what Greek text it's using. It does use the King James over here, and then it's going to have commentary in the middle. And so it's known as a complete biblical library. What they would do years ago is either in like Christianity Today or Ministry Magazine, or in these cards they would send you, if you're a pastor, they'd send you a card deck where you could get this and like pay. You'd pay a certain amount down and a certain amount every month. Now, it doesn't look like it's red letter or anything. But it's just fascinating with the amount of information that it's got in it. So when you get to the end of Revelation, over here, then it's going to have an overview of the book. And it's going to have different views, like the historical view, the futurist view. And so it's almost like that part's almost like an extraordinarily in-depth Bible handbook, whereas the commentary is in the middle. So this is just one of several books, obviously, in this particular series, the Complete Biblical Library. It's going to have an outline, pre-trib rapture, 70th week of Daniel, post-millennium rapture, the history of interpretation. I notice I've got some underlining. It's striking that the Psalms of Solomon, perhaps written around 60 BC, identify Pompey, the commander of the Roman army, as an anti-Messiah. So I felt that was worthy of something. The career of the Antichrist, the mark of the beast, the harlot is a city, Babylon the Great, new creation. Just going to have all kinds of stuff. It's going to have manuscripts listed in the back. That's also another very neat deal. And so many of these manuscripts, I do appreciate Daniel Wallace leading the charge of getting manuscripts computerized and putting them on line. That's just a fantastic thing. I would have disagreements with him on the biblical text. He's out of Dallas, but I do appreciate the fact that he at least lets you examine them online. So, you know, it's a thin book, but you've got to remember this is going to be a set, and the Complete Biblical Library. If you get a chance to get your hands on it, it may be worth tons of information. Some of the most information I've ever seen in a particular study series like this. So God bless. Talk with you later in Jesus' name.